Hi there, this is Dave Kincaid. Some of you have asked me for sort of a look inside the Advanced Grant Writing course. What's it look like? And this video, I'll just give you a quick overview. So a couple of things that are in there. One is, of course, my book. You'll get a copy of my book, The Golden Grant Rules. It's a PDF version, but that's actually required reading throughout the course. Every week I send you an email before the course starts, that lecture over 12 weeks of, hey, this is what's going on this week. Read these, 4 or 5 Golden Grant Rules in the book. This is this thing here. Can you see that? That is the lecture slides. So every week we go through, you can see the tabs there. And we go through sort of the 12 weeks, which is building a master grant application. So we start with, where did grants come from? Why do they exist? How does government work? Through to what projects are you working on, finding grants. We help you, give you a list of grants as well, a custom list of grants to your organization. Then we go into meeting grant agencies effectively, and then we get into writing grants, and then looking at sort of key performance measures and risks and things like that. So that is the general flow of it. Inside the portal, I'm going to take you there now. You can see there's a welcome here. And then each week, remember I showed you the big binder, it has 12 tabs. Well, there you go. There are your 12 tabs right there. And each one of these will have a list of videos, texts, mini lectures that you can go back and watch. There's always a checklist for you for what we covered, and then a quiz at the end. So you can see all of this. Currently, it adds up to 175 lessons and over 18 hours of video content. But the whole idea is you're building this master grant application. You have access to the portal for a year after the course is done. That gives you plenty of time to go in there and really master the content. There's a summary of each lecture as well. So, if you want to lecture on, how to find grants, you can go back in 6 months and look, okay, what did he say there? And they're in 30-minute formats. And that's how it works. The course itself is over 12 weeks, right? 2 hours a week, and then an hour optional office hours after. We also have a 10-minute break in that 2 hours, so people can stand up, get a coffee, use a washroom, whatever. So format works really well. And that 12 weeks gives people time to sort of get their grant legs under them. I find that works out really well. They're like, hey, what are we doing? How do we find grants? They're a little overwhelmed, but by the end of the 12 weeks, they're usually in really good shape. Okay, I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great day. Reach out if you have any questions. You can find me at David Kincaid I'll give you my phone number, 780-297-6177, or my email, davidk@albertabusinessgrants.ca. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.